Ready, nigga. I'm ready, already, nigga. I'm ready, already, nigga. Already, nigga. I'm consistent with the strap and shit I mean.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way.
I'm counting not to stop and make my
Don't tell
money
me what
turn
I
up
should do.
and
I'ma do what I want
my
anyway. Don't
hey.
really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. My way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Don't know about it. Yeah. Still don't know no about it. Still don't know my phone. Drop down now. Still don't know.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Hardy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis.
Oh my God, bro. You wide open. That's Lattimore on that nigga.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kid, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis.
Bitch.
Testing his coverage on the opening drive. It's holding up so far. 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis is
Fuck, he was open too.
active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Willis now, third down. Skips it short of his man. Brings up one down. Well, Kevin, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now throw to start the drive. Has him on the kick. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards. We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down, looking for options. All around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. That's cut here on the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
LOL. LOL.
A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. Run for the first down. He met no gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 9.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
I'm about to take him to school. Teaching them Brigado rules.
It's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. A gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go, third and long. That's away from the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now throw for it.
Some nigga just ran the curl route, bro.
Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Ooh, he's not going to score, but there's
Shit
a
is funny.
This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. One right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now starting to grab. Dabble. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then
That's his back, Jalen Warren. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making way with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by getting all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Pocket isn't holding up there, and he's dropping it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home on the side.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Down the field, he's got Wilson. He's taken it. He takes this to the 38. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. Shotgun handoff to Warren. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
Ready. It's caught inside by Fryermuth. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing is Willis. Balls out of the pocket quick. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
He went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here's Willis to the air. It's a screen play to Warren. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Cut 19, 19 right. 79 Broncos.
There he is on 3rd and short. And the spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Offense in a hurry up here.
19 tight. 7 Pirates. Go.
They're going to throw for it on 4. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's taken down. That's part of the yardage on that play.
Steelers
they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lead past the 30. So they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Dragons, 60 Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Come out throwing. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60 Vikings.
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Our scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Away from Hard Rock Stadium after this. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Stephanie, go.
Back to throw now. This one snagged by Dallas Goddard. And he would not score, but that does set him up with the 1st and goal. Less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Dolphins
Shot 50.
1st down.
In the red zone now. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. The Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinions.
Set to kick off.
Hardy on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Pittman sent in motion right. Gun snap now to Willis. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. Big man showing up the yards. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers tie things up at 14.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. He came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing from the gun here. He's caught along the left sideline. Takes another one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Look at a 34-yard Dolphins first down.
19. Come on, come on. Hey.
Working now from the gun. On the left side. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone.
Got it.
Same
Ready?
thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Big game here for Diggs. And he's going to get this down to the 9 and puts him in goal to go. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just knew it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these step tight ends, that's big.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap, ball throw. Catches waiting close. He's able to get to the 2 before the stop. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
4th down, pass coming. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Running back sent in motion. To throw, here's Willis. Quick slant, caught by Washington. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. He's making good for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The shotgun looking to him inside. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Come on. Hit.
Looking to throw. He's got to his running back. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 19 yards on fourth down mark. And the call to go for it is off.
Mustang 19. Go.
Looking on first down. Off his back foot. He's going to hurl this one deep. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. There's one right down the middle. The Dolphins double their lead to 14. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
Hardy on the return. Massive hit, the ball's out. The fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock. Which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. He always coaching those guys, hey, it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you every single pitch. It's going to come to you in these kickoff plays. They got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play.
First
They
and 10
just
at the
did.
10-yard line.
Crack all 80.
Looking inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now pressure coming. Looking out as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's doing them damage in this game. He makes himself, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First play, they get to the left, complete. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 26.
Warren here from the gun. He's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Just on a hurry up offense here.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain. On the play.
Move the chain.
That's defense
on its heels.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Flushed into the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarvis Williams incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 20 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
45-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Ready.
decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Offensive line fast.
Mustang 19. Come 19. Come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18. 5 in.
Now throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete. That lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on down.
You know, Kay, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Lays up. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Okay, great.
Set to go now from the 35.
19 Cardinal. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Into the crowd, that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 7th interception of the season. Well, they actually pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
That's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And 39 now for that explosive start to this drive.
Trap 60. Trap.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Thrown on first down. Willis has him on a quick hitter. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Cooper to Gene with the stop. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the jump.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Gun snap now to Willis. Headed out right. And here he goes. And this one does not go long.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
There he is on 3rd and short. That one nabbed by Warner. And he's caught at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Steelers.
Here we go.
First
Set.
down.
Trying to get him out of the hole. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Willis to the air. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a chunk for at least a minute game with space to add after that. Picked up a good jump, and there was nearly room to add even more.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First
Here
down,
we go.
Steelers.
Panther Cowboy 80.
Willis now. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 21.
Throwing now. the shotgun. It's going into the hands of Pittman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 11.
In the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. Is not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
10 more yards. That's another.
Cougar 19,
First down.
Looking for a little Warren. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. You can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
22. Chris Boswell.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Ready.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Man downfield, and Goddard gets it. And he's going to just get this across midfield. Quickly taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First and 10.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through and up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he's on the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Back.
Gets it headed right. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning
now
from
third
Miami.
and goal.
Dolphins leading by 6. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Ready.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to fourth and goal. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
31.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10.
Kevin, fix the Eagles. 18, tied in.
Here's Willis. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Got to keep moving quick here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Tracking their left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
Throwing now. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
The Steelers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to just 2. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
19, Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. The right side, caught by Goddard. That tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And there's the catch up to end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win.
Makes the score Dolphins 38, Steelers 29. Bradley Pinion
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And nope, not a chance in this one. Knee down for a
The Steelers
touchdown.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Forced that to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to
10
run.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Willis to throw it. It is cut left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I just don't know how you play defense, King. Some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Thrown on 1st down, Willis. Finds the end zone complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down.
Gun snap now, Willis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit right as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now.
They are throwing it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Okay, ready?
So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Now to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2 that sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Steelers.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.